Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a story that has taken a series of shocking and unexpected turns. You may remember our previous reports on Jennifer Williams, formerly of Basketball Wives, and her husband Christian Gold, also known as Christian Walden. What started as allegations of financial misconduct has spiraled into something far more complex and disturbing. Buckle up, because this is a roller coaster. Just weeks ago, we reported on a lawsuit against Christian Gold. Investors accused him of orchestrating a Ponzi scheme, misappropriating significant sums of money. The allegations painted a picture of financial ruin for those who trusted him. The impact rippled through the reality TV world and beyond, leaving many stunned and searching for answers. Then, tragedy struck. Jennifer Williams took to social media with a heartbreaking post announcing that Christian Gold had passed away in a car accident. Her words were raw with grief, filled with disbelief, and painted a picture of a woman utterly shattered by the sudden loss of her husband. The internet flooded with condolences, and we, like many others, extended our sympathies. In the wake of this tragedy, Jennifer shared Christian's supposed last words. She recounted how he vehemently denied the fraud allegations, insisting his trading business was legitimate and that losses were due to inherent risks. He maintained that he had generated millions in profits and that those filing lawsuits were simply acting out of greed. It was a compelling narrative, one that cast a shadow of doubt over the accusations. But we must remember, we were hearing this from a grieving widow's perspective. While her emotions were real, the legal proceedings were ongoing, and these allegations had yet to be proven. Christian Gold, or so we thought, would never get the chance to defend himself in court. It was already a tangled web of accusations, grief, and unanswered questions. And then, everything changed. What I'm about to tell you is so unbelievable, so shocking, that it feels like a plot straight out of a Hollywood thriller. Forget everything you thought you knew, because this isn't a story of grief and loss. It's a story of alleged deception, conspiracy, and an audacious scheme that defies belief. Just moments ago, the FBI made a bombshell announcement. Christian Gold is alive. That's right, alive. The death, the grief, the social media tributes. It was all allegedly an elaborate hoax. According to the FBI, Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold allegedly conspired to fake his death to evade legal consequences. Their supposed goal? To escape the lawsuit and potentially disappear with any remaining assets. Sources within the FBI revealed that after Jennifer's initial post about Christian's death, agents attempted to contact her. She allegedly refused to cooperate, which raised suspicions. This led to a covert investigation, where agents tracked her phone calls and uncovered alleged communications with Christian. This ultimately led them to a location where, just hours ago, both Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold were apprehended. Both are now in custody, facing not only the original fraud charges, but also new accusations of conspiracy, obstruction of justice, and potentially insurance fraud. The implications of this case are enormous, and the legal repercussions could be severe. Let's break this down. What we thought was a tragedy is now, allegedly, an elaborate deception. Jennifer Williams, who publicly mourned her husband, is now accused of being a key player in a scheme to defraud investors and manipulate the public. Christian Gold, who we believed was dead, is now alive and facing serious charges. The original lawsuit accusing him of financial misconduct is now compounded by these new criminal charges. If these allegations are proven true, both Jennifer and Christian could face significant prison time. The RICO case against them, which was already serious, now carries even more weight. Let's revisit Jennifer's claims about Christian's final words, his insistence on innocence, his claims of profitability for investors. Were these genuine legally. Normally, when a defendant dies, the lawsuit continues against their estate. But with Christian still alive, the case will likely be reinstated against him directly. Now, he will have to face not only the financial fraud charges, but also the new criminal allegations related to his staged death. But what about the victims? The investors who allegedly lost their savings? As shocking as this revelation is, it may offer them a glimmer of hope. With Christian alive, authorities have a better chance of tracking down missing assets and holding him accountable. The legal proceedings will now focus on recovering funds and seeking justice for those affected. Then, there's the question of the supposed car accident. Was it staged? Who was involved? The FBI is now investigating whether others helped facilitate this scheme. Beyond the legal and financial implications, there's an ethical and moral dimension to this story. If the allegations are true, Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold exploited the emotions of their supporters and the public, using grief and sympathy as part of their scheme. This would be a betrayal of trust on a massive scale, and the fallout will be significant. So, what does this all mean? It means we need to reevaluate everything we thought we knew about this story. It means we need to be more critical of the information we consume online, especially in moments of crisis. And it serves as a powerful reminder that truth can be stranger than fiction. The media and social media played a huge role in spreading the initial narrative of grief and loss. While it's crucial to report on events as they unfold, this story highlights the importance of skepticism and fact-checking. It's a lesson in how easily misinformation can spread and how we, as consumers of news, must be vigilant. The impact of this situation is far-reaching. Investors who may never recover their savings, fans who poured out support for Jennifer, and even those of us in the media who covered this story, all feel the shock and betrayal. As this case develops, we'll continue bringing you updates as new details emerge. We'll strive to present the facts as objectively as possible and encourage you to remain critical thinkers in an age of rapidly spreading information. The Jennifer Williams